I'm Keith Kreischer of the IoT M2M Council, or IMC, and we're here at the inaugural Embedded World North America event in Austin, Texas, and I'm joined here by my good friend Donnie Springfield from WDL Systems, an IoT technology distributor. Donnie, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
And what do you think of the show so far?
Oh, you know what? It's really exciting. There's an energy here. It's nice to be part of the inaugural edition of Embedded World North America. I've been to the European counterpart, the mothership, a few times.
In Nuremberg, Germany.
In Nuremberg, yeah. And back when they were holding it in February, you know, Nuremberg in February, my favorite place to be. Austin in October is a little bit better.
Okay.
I hear we're going to Anaheim next time, so
That's
this is very exciting.
2025 we'll be in Anaheim in November.
Right.
So
it's
welcome. Anyway, hey, we're here today to talk about MultiTech and WDL Systems. First of all, let's start with MultiTech, one of your core clients. Tell us what they do and how they're fitting in to the embedded ecosystem.
Yeah, so a little bit about us and our relationship with MultiTech. So we're WDL Systems. We have been around since 1990, and our partnership with MultiTech dates back to just prior to the beginning of the millennium. So we're celebrating our 25 years with MultiTech. So it's a long time. We're a lot of lifers at WDL Systems and a lot of lifers at MultiTech. So it's kind of like family. We go way, way back. So our relationship with MultiTech started out with them as a wired modem manufacturer. They were pioneers way back in the early days of communication technology and did stuff even with acoustic couplers. They kind of moved into the M2M communications where they would facilitate machines talking to other machines for actionable data and for remote reporting. And these days they're doing a lot of cellular, doing some Wi-Fi, doing some LoRaWAN, and MultiTech is kind of out in the trenches making things happen in terms of the M2M stuff.
And how does WDL fit into MultiTech's sort of mission? MultiTech obviously providing hardware for connectivity, connected devices. How do you guys fit into the picture?
So we help our customers solve problems. So I'm as CTO at WDL Systems, my passion is taking tiny hardware and solving big problems with it. And so that's something that we do with MultiTech. We help people make easy reporting data, right? Recording information. There's usually kind of a human element that can be kind of a problem. We talk about the guy with the clipboard, right? Going out, writing a note, going and putting it into a system, but maybe he doesn't drive out to the site. Maybe he doesn't actually do the work that he needs to do, or maybe he doesn't accurately record the data, or maybe he doesn't accurately report it. So with MultiTech and their cellular modem modules in particular, they can be attached to sensors, they can collect data, they can kind of eliminate some of that potential failures of the human element. And they also, of course, have LoRaWAN concentrators, routers, access points. So not just the modem modules, but we also bring in the whole ecosystem. But yeah, we help customers solve their problems by facilitating their data recording and reporting.
Right. We're at a technology show. Yeah. There's a lot of geeks here.
No, I haven't noticed.
And that's a good thing.
Are you calling me a geek?
That's a good thing. Yeah. Talk to us about what types of connectivity technology MultiTech provides and how those matter.
Sure. So I touched on a couple of those a moment ago. Got a little ahead of myself.
You talked about LoRa and
stuff. Talked about LoRaWAN, talked about cellular, specifically on the cellular side. So they're doing a lot of LTE, which we think of as 4G, but it actually stands for long-term evolution, and it's really here to stay in terms of connecting our devices, and there's so many different levels of LTE, right? So we have category 4, which is kind of the speeds of our typical cell phone, which is great for like recording pictures, video, data, surveillance. But you've got category 1, right? And category M1 and category, all these various IoTs that MultiTech also does, where they can facilitate very, very low-level efficient communications and then bring small bits of data forward. We've got LoRaWAN, which of course is handling small bytes of data that are bits of data that are getting recorded sensor-based battery devices. We also do CBRS.
Low bandwidth, low latency.
That's exactly it. Yeah. So just when you have critical information that you need to pull out from the field, and you really need that eyes on that information quickly, and you can help make enterprise-level decisions, small amounts of data.
Right. Talking specifically about MultiTech and WDL for that matter, what specific advantages does your company and MultiTech bring to bear on the IoT solutions landscape.
Right. So I talked a little bit ago about solving big problems with tiny hardware, right? MultiTech's expertise is in the communications. Our expertise is in taking that aspect and bundling it with other devices to kind of bring a whole solution to our customers. So we distribute for 25 different companies around the world. We kind of know how their pieces and their bits and bobs work together. So if you need to do some artificial intelligence on the edge, if you need to do more than just data collection, maybe you need to make that actionable and you need to have something transmitting data but also something on the other end collecting data and performing a task. We can help facilitate that sort of thing. So MultiTech, they're handling the technology aspect. They're also handling certifications and approvals. So, you don't have to take a module, bring that module down, put it all together yourself, and then go out and get all your certs. MultiTech takes care of that, and it's end user device approved, and you can just go out and deploy your product as a full product and not as componentized.
Right. No, that's great stuff. Hey, thanks so much for being here.
It's my pleasure.
And again, inaugural Embedded World North America. I'm Keith Kreischer from IMC. I'm with Donnie Springfield from WDL. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Hey man, great stuff.